From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's your 1. They say you win. Out to short, Franco. Slings to first, one up, one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Sam Hilliard.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out. And he can't come up with it. Man at first, Austin Riley. Next up for the Braves. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base. But it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next one misses. 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 4th, the first baseman.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Definitely a factor in the series with 5 hits and 4 runs batted in. Right side, hard hit. Lau sends it to first, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
Bottom of the first, Manuel Margot up to the plate. You know, Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against the other team.
That's pretty impressive right there.
Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One, two to Margot. And there's a ball. Comes the 2-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. A hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Harold Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Yandy Diaz now. First offering misses the mark. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that one fouled off. Down the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Ramirez leads off first with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's out number 2. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Brandon Lau.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Lau at the plate, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Pitch misses inside, 1-0.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Next pitch is popped up. Riley settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And the pitch. And there's the strike. And it's even up.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
Here's Eddie
8,
Rosario.
Eddie
Good power,
Rosario.
Not great in the OBP department. On the ground, out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one's in there. Strike one. Inside, just missed. Second inning here, no score. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's off the wall. Throw cut off, now to the plate, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in two. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now in for the Braves, Sam Hilliard. Good eye right there. And the 1-0. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
2-1 now. That clips a corner. Next offering is down low. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lau sends it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1. One away with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty delivers. Ball one there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Margot hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that's outside.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Ball 1, no strikes. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Eflin a move to first. Acuna back in standing. Back over to first.
No, he's safe.
Back to first. And once again, he's back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike. Acuna runs. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Base knock center field. Acuna around third. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Austin Riley. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there for strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Another move to first, and he's back again. Out to short. Franco on the run, throw to first, out number 3. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 4, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco. And a pitch. Just missed. Fried, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ball to strike, the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Riley. Franco gone on the play.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Nico Holsizer, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Jose Siri. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back. Here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. That one catches the zone, 0-1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the
2
count.
balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Paredes in position. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. So here's Murphy now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. In the air, right side. Margot in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2
The
down.
left fielder, number 8, Eddie.
2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Doubled his first time up. And takes low for ball 1. Ozuna in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Kicks and fires.
Ball 3.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3 and 2. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead 4-0. Bottom of the inning, Isaac Paredes now.
The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Freed back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And now 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's towards center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
So a man aboard. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And there's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the lefty. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. Caught him looking for the K.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Here's Manuel Margot. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Margot runs. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it. That is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back now in Tampa Bay. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Sam Hilliard. And a pitch. That's inside.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-1. That's down and in.
2-1.
Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Mejia cuts him down. Great throw.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That's inside. Ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Holsizer makes the play. 2 away now. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Liner, base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's a speed threat, Ozzie Albies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next pitch is popped up. Paredes on his way over. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Braves strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 4th at the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now it's Brandon Lau. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Wander Franco. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The pitch. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Olsen pulls that one down, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 4, the Rays 1. Brendan McKay comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's a strike.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. That's in there, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Strike two. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Thompson up and loosening in the pen. Armstrong getting loose as well. Good eye right there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just outside. 2-2. That one missed. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Sean Murphy. There's the strike. And that one almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. That one's in there. That's strike one. Called strike right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
0-2 now. High fly ball, right field. Margot in pursuit. Snags it on the run. And there's two away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 out, space is empty. Marcell Ozuna digs in now. That's to third. And he grabs it in foul ground. 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Nico Holsizer. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Siri stands in here, takes ball one low. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Next pitch is outside. Freed throws
No,
to
he's in
first,
there.
and he's back in easily. The 2-1. And strike two.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball, that's
Check
outside.
swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. And that's a little bit high. Got him looking. Two gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Margot in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Two left on. 5 innings complete. Braves 6, the Rays 1. Welcome back. And now here is Sam Hilliard.
Fielder, number 14, Sam Hilliard.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. McKay, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Orlando Arcia will hit next. And that's in for a strike. No outs, runner over at third. Next offering is in for a strike. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Way high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
A new pitcher in the game, Bo Brisky.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground to the left, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Acuna runs. Strike in there. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. Brisky throws over. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt. Mejia gathers, throws to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, where we go bottom 6. Now up for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz. Now at the plate. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Gets under it and pops it up. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Brandon Lau, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing
0-1.
and thunder in that bat. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Hilliard to third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So a man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Wander Franco.
Hey.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Out to short. Arcia. That's out number 3. The Rays strand just the one. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Brisky back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering misses. And 1-1. Just missed. The 2-1. And misses inside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And downstairs.
1-1.
1-1 now. Next offering is outside. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Here's a 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Margot makes the grab, one down.
The left fielder, number 8.
And next for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. In there for strike one. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So up next, Marcell Ozuna. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Inside corner for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now, Nico Holsizer.
Center fielder, Nico.
The wind to the pitch.
Holsizer.
That misses. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now the left fielder, Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Rays held in check here. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low. And a 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike 1. Base knock right field.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Siri in position. And there are 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That one to first. Ramirez takes it to the bag, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kirby Yates. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Now into the ball game on defense, Colton Cowser. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 76, Colton Cowser.
The pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That clips the corner. Started after it, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Margot.
At the plate, Manuel Margot. That's in there. 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Bounced out to short. Arcia sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, Harold.
And here's the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, Braves 9, the Rays 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And the right-hander back to work. The other way. Margot makes the catch. Now there's one away. Here's Matt Olson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Olson.
First offering, and it just misses. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Now here is Sean Murphy.
Count 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. The 2-1. There's the strike. Fly ball to right. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Nick Anderson.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Anderson, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A towering home run. His 7th home run of the season. It's 9-2.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
And now Brandon Lowe. Popped up. Albies has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Now batting Wander Franco. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is downstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Pole sizer. The next to hit takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to the...
He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Oh, when you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends the final 9